What's up, YouTube? Let's do the LA Times Impossible Sudoku puzzle for November 2nd, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. My goal for the end of the year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. We got 9s looking down into this box. We'll just pencil those in there. 2 6s. We can actually place this 6 right here. Let's see, 2 and 2. Just gonna jump around the grid here and mark things up. 8's in one of these 2 cells. 6 and 6, look up here, that's a 6. 3 and 3, look into this box, so that's 3 right, 3 in one of these 2 cells. 2 and 2, looking over into this box. We can place a 5 in this box. This 5 looks across, this 5 looks down. And place another 5 right here. We can pencil 5s over here. Oh, there we go. And then 5 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. Okay, we got 2 6s here looking into this box and a 6 down here. So we can place a 6 right there. We can place another 6 right here. And I think we're done with the 6s. 1 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. 1 will be in one of these 3 cells. 4. We got 4s looking down into this box, and this 4 over here looks across, so that's a 4. It's going to put 4 in one of these 3 cells. Let's go back up here. Let's just do, make sure we're looking at everything up here. So we got 7. Can't mark that yet. There's only one 7 in the grid, so this is not matching up with anything. So let's go to the 9s. So the 9s are going to be in one of these 2 cells in this box. 3, can't mark that yet. 4, can't mark that yet. 5s we got marked. Okay, so let's just look vertically before we go down to this band here. So let's see, 9 and 9, we got that. 3 and 3, 5. Oh, we can place a 5 down here. So that's gonna, well, we can't mark 5s in this box yet or here. 4 we got. Anything looking in here? So 2's in one of these 3. 1. We have a 1-9 pair. This 1 looks across, this 1 looks down. So 1 is in one of these 2 cells. So that means this is a 1-9 pair. Oop, there we go. 1-9. Let's remove the corner marks. That's going to put 1 up here somewhere. So we have a triple left in this box. We might as well just mark that. That's going to be a 2, 8, 2, 7, and 8. All right, so 2, 7, 8. This one here can't be 8. Oh, this can't be 2 because we had a 2 here and an 8 here. This could be any of them. All right, so let's look vertically. We still haven't looked vertically here to make sure we didn't miss anything. I think, okay, we can place an 8. This 8 and this 8 look into this box. So this is an 8. Oop. So now 1 is just in one of these 2 cells instead of this one. Don't have anything horizontally to pair up with the 8. The row, I don't want to start marking rows and columns yet. I want to do a regular search, but we'll come back to this row. It's down to 3. 5 and 5, we got that. 2s are marked. Okay, 9 is going to be in one of these 2 cells here. I think that's about it. So let's go down, or let's go over here first. 2 and 2, we got that. 4, 6, 5s we got. So 3's in, okay, 3 is in one of these 2 cells. It's going to point up here and put 3 in one of these 2 cells. Okay, so we're done with this. Now let's just do a quick scan this way. Okay, so now I'm going to look at rows and columns that are down to as few as possible. So like right here, we have one that's down to 3, and we need a 2, 7, 8. So this is just going to be 2, 7. And if you notice, this is also just 2, 7. So the only place for 8 in this column is right here. So we're down to 2, 7, and 1, 9 in this box. And we can place another 8 over here. Okay, we still can't mark 8 here or here. But we're down to 3 in this box, so let's mark that up. We need a 3, 5, and 7. All right, so this can't be 3. We have a 3 in that column, and we have a 5 in this row in the bottom. So this is just 3, 5, 7. So let's go over here. We got a couple boxes that are down to 4. We'll start over here. Really, this column is down to 4 as well because we have a 1, 9 pair. So we need a 2, 3, 7. Let's see, 2, 3, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 7, 8. So this can't be 2 or 3 with the 2, 3 in this row. This can't be a 2 or an 8 with 2 and 8 in this row. This could be any one of them, and this could be everything except 3 because of the 3 in the column. I'm going to leave the corner marks in for now. So over here, the whole box needs a 1, 4, 7, 8. This is just 7, 8. This is 4, 7, 8. This could be 1, 4, 7, or 8, and this could be 1, 4, 7, but not 8. This is down to 4 up here, this box. We need a 1, 2, 7, 8. This can't be 7, this can't be 8. This bottom row is down to 4. We need a 1, 3, 7, 9. This here can't be 7. This column is down to 4. We need 2, 5, 7, 8. So this is just going to be 2, 8. This is going to be 2, 5, 7. Oh, this row, we noticed this before, but I didn't mark it. So this is going to be a 1, 3, 7. This can only be 1, 3. This could be 1, 3, or 7. This row is down to 5. It's down to 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. That's just 1, 4, 9. That's 1, 4, 7, 9. This row here is down to 4. 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 7. This can't be 7. This can't be 2 or 5. Might as well look at this column. It's down to 5. We need a 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. So the only thing we can eliminate here is 7. Actually, this is a 1, so maybe let's just double check that. Why? So 1, 3, 4, 7, 9. So 3, 4, 7, and 9 all see this cell. So this can only be a 1. All right, so that's not a 1. None of these are 1. This is not 4 either. Okay, so what can we do with this? This is not 1. So 1's in one of these two cells. 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. So this is interesting. 1, 3, and 4 have to be up here. So it's so close. They're very restrictive. Not quite a quad though. So let's look at this row, and then we'll kind of work our way to filling in the entire grid. We need a 2, 5, 7, 8 for this row. So 2, 5, 7, 8. So these can't be 7 or 8. 7 or 8 is in this box. So this is actually a 2, 5 pair. Okay, so it eliminates 2 and 5 from here. It eliminates 2 from here. All right. So 2 and 5. All right, we'll come back to that. So this is going to be a 3, 4, 9 left in this box. This can only be 3, 4. This could be 3, 4, or 9. So the 9's point. We already knew that. 2, 5. All right, let's come up here. Let's just look at the top row, specifically these two cells we don't have filled in. But for the row, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. All right, so this can't be a 2, this can't be 2 or 8 right here. And let's just look at each of these cells individually. This could be a 1, cannot be 2, could be 3, could be 4, can't be 5, 6, could be 7, can't be 8 or 9. So that's just 1, 3, 4, 7. This could be 1, it could be 3 or 4, could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 8 or 9. So not very useful right here. But we notice that 1, 3, and 4 are going to be in here. And these 3 of these 4 cells are going to be 1, 3, and 4. What can this be? Could be 3, 4. It can't be 5, 6. Could be 7. 3, 4, 7. So we got a 3, 4 and a 3, 4, 7 and a 1, 3, 7. What about this? 1, 2, 3, not 4. Could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be something in here before we have to go down, before we have to look for bent triples and things like that. It's probably something easier to find here. Oh, ones, these pointing ones. Okay, so that's not 1, that's not 1. So 1's in one of these two cells. Two points. Okay, 2, 5, 7, 8. 3, 7. 3, 7. So 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7. 3, 7 Wow, this is not very restricted here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. All right, so I did find something. I don't know if I need to resort to this just yet, but or no, I did not find something. No, I did not. I thought I found an X-wing on 8s, but that's not the case. We'll keep looking. Okay, so in this column, 7s are in one of these 3 cells. All right, so I do notice that we can remove 7 from here, also from here. Might be some more things like that I missed. Let's see. All right, let's go through the numbers. 1, just make sure we have everything marked up correctly. Okay, 2, just want to make sure I don't have anything penciled as a 2, for example, in this box or in this column. Okay, we're good there. 3. 4. 'We're good there. I think we have all our 6s. 7. Wow, this is still the only 7 placed in the grid. So 7's in these 3 cells, 7's in these 3 cells. So 7 is restricted here. I should mark that, because 7's locked in to this box down here. So yeah, I'm just going to mark that. 8. I think we're good there. And then 9. All right, I think we're good there. We got 1, 2, 7, 8, 7, 8. Do we have a 2, 7 anywhere? We do. Oh, we do have one down here. 2, 7, 8. What about 2 and 8? We do have a 2, 8 right here. Probably should look for an X-wing. So on 1, what about here? 1 is in one of these 2 cells. We do have something here. No, we don't. No, we don't. This would be an XYZ wing right here on 257, but we need this cell to see both wings and this cell, and it doesn't. Two, 4, 7. What about 2, 4? Do we have 2, 4 anywhere? No. Man. 2, 4, 7. All right. Oh, we got pointing 3s here. Ah. Does that do anything? Right, because 3 is restricted here. So I do see a little X-wing right here on 5s. In this column, 5 can only go here or here. In this column, 5 can only go here or here. So in the finished puzzle, we're going to either have a 5 here or here and here, or a 5 here and here for these two columns. And so that's going to eliminate 5 from the rest of this rest of this row, which there's no 5s anyway possible. We can see that, but over here it does mean we can eliminate 5 from here. That's not a whole lot, but that's something. And it makes me think there might be other things like that that we might be able to find if we can look. Um, 2, 7. I wish I was better at seeing skyscrapers just like without staring at the puzzle for like a half hour. I want there to be something besides that. So 2, 7, 8. I mean, so 3's locked in right here. 3's locked in right here. Okay. 5. So 5's point, we got that. Yeah, we got 5 is restricted right here. Let's do that. I mean, we don't really need that. One, 3, 4. I mean, unfortunately, there's no other. There's not like a 1, 3 anywhere. Ah, these 8's point. Okay, so this should not be marked as an 8. I mean, that doesn't do a whole lot, but that shouldn't have been marked as an 8. So 8's in one of these two cells. 2747. There's no 24. Trying to find something like a bent triple. So do we have anything? What about fours? So 4. I don't see much going on with that. I'm hoping there's not something like real easy, like a triple within a box that eliminates something else. I don't think so. So 1, 3, and 4 we know are going to be in here. One, 3, 7, 3, 7, 8. So 3, 7, 8. All right, so I think I did find a unique rectangle here. Maybe. Like, if these can't all be 2 5s, right? That would be a unique rectangle. So we know that, and these are just down to 2, 4, or 5. So I think what that does is it eliminates 4 from here. Because if 4 was right here, we would have 2, 5 here, 2, 5 here, 2, 5 here, and here. And that would be a unique rectangle. It would be what they call a deadly pattern. There would be no way to resolve that. It could be 2 here, 2 here, 5 here, 5 here, or vice versa. So I think what that's saying, and I believe this is correct logic, this cannot be a 4. This has to be a 7. Let's use that, because I'm not seeing anything else. All right, so that'll get us somewhere here. We can make a 2, or place a 2 there. That's a 7. All right, that's not 2, that's not 2, so this is a 4, 5 pair now. This is 5, this is 3, this is 7. This is probably going to get us pretty far here. This is not 7, that's not 5. So now, does 5 have to be right here? Yes, this 2 5s look up, yep. That's a 5, oop, 5. Let's go over here, just chasing the red marks around here. All right, so now 2 has to go here in this box. Let's go back over here. This is a 7. Okay, that's not 7. This is an 8. Oh, 8. 8. That's a 2. That's not 8. That's not 7. That's not 8. That's not 8. That's not 8. So this has to be 8. This is a 3, 7 pair. That is going to be a 7. That's going to be 1. That's going to be 8. All right. This is going to be 9. This is 3. This is 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 4. 3. 9, 2, 3. Okay, we got 1 4 left up there. This is going to be 4. That's a 5. That's a 4. It's not 3. This has got to be 7. 3 and 7. 1 and 9 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 7 and 1 and 4. All right. Wow. Again, I'm going to probably slice some time out of this solve just to make it a little bit shorter video. It's still going to be a pretty long video, but it did take me a full half hour. And it ended up being just a unique rectangle right here, which I think should be easier to spot. But I'm just not looking for them. That's not like my initial target for these puzzles, but and it was a little bit trickier to see because it was across these two boxes as opposed to right next to each other, and we didn't have 3 by value cells, we had 2, and then these 2 down here, and we had to think about whether, like, if this was a 4, it would have made these 2 5 in that case. So it was a little bit harder in my opinion to see, but let me know how you did in the comments if you used that technique or if you used some other techniques that I didn't find in the puzzle. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.